It has been a year since I got my motorcycle driver's license in Japan, which means Katie can finally ride with me. So we're going up to Okutama, which is in the western part of Tokyo.
Make sure you load up on Scooty Juice. You don't want to go up in the mountains and not have Scooty Juice. On the way up the hill to Okutama, where we're headed today, we have stopped and got some food because both of us are starving, and it's taken a lot longer today to get moving because we've been filming with a bunch of new equipment. We don't know how to use any of it. So, got a couple of don buddies here. I got a harami beef don with some kimchi, and I don't remember what the other stuff was. It was like a mixture as a combo. And then Katie got some bird with chicken.
Trying to figure out whose is better off the bat.
Well, I've got like 4 things on mine, so just by like selection, I'm winning.
That may be one place that you're winning.
Harami is really good. If you come to Japan, you gotta try anything with harami in it. It's almost like a chewy beef that kind of melts a little bit in your mouth. Even in a chain like this, it works out well. That chicken is good, but it's really salty. I think that it would be nice to have like a little bit of each, because I think that's going to be a lot for that amount.
You got the variety over there then.
But, yeah, I know, and I've got all the kimchi, and kimchi's kicking ass. This is the sign for the bathroom. This is the boys' sign. Little hat. And the girl sign. Got some flowers. I dig the imagery, it's cute.
Oh crap, Eric's out of the bathroom now. Oh, he is running to me. Why is he running to me? Anywho, gonna start this video. This actually turns out to be my second time on Scooty. We had a very short but long ride to Yokohama, which was just traffic lights, traffic lights, traffic lights. But this time we are out here hitting some windy roads, seeing some other people on motorbikes who are all enjoying what we think is going to be the last day of a warm year where you'll be able to scoot and ride, but who knows. The weather,
like 20 today, but it's like the middle of December.
Yeah, so pretty darn lucky, even though I'm still wearing, I have on a jacket, a thick kind of wintry jacket, a normal jacket, a sweater, and heat tech. And then on the bottom I've got like other pants. I have heat tech, jeans, and snow pants.
This is not safe for work. Thing is, Scooty doesn't have a heater.
You might be the heater, but I have to hold the camera in between us, so we've stopped off at a dam. Is this a goddamn?
I think it's a goddamn.
Yeah.
Or maybe a hot dam.
And just having a view. Eric's been here many times before, and I actually realized that right over here I have had a lunch there with friends when we were cycling around Okutama. That's where we had lunch, so we've both been here before.
It's a cool place to come ride just because it gets you up out of the stoplights and it gets you into some twisty roads and stuff. And I've been thinking about going home a longer route that's a super twisty area, which is notable because I've seen monkeys up there before, which is pretty cool. But I don't know if it's going to be open this time of year. I think they might close it regardless of the weather.
Eric, you told me we were going down that road.
I was just thinking about it while we were coming up here. It's possible it might not happen. I don't know, but we'll find stuff to buzz around and have fun with. We have a few hours left before it gets dark, so we'll be good. We might go get some ice cream too.
Yes, I've been promised ice cream.
I don't know if they're open. We're going either that or there's another ice thing here. We'll figure something out.
It doesn't look real. You know those birds that they have? That like they have a heavy nose, and you put them on your finger, and they stay there, and you could spin them around. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You get them at like little souvenir shops of like nowhere. Like they're not about anywhere, but they're everywhere at the souvenir shops. That's what this bird looks like. They modeled it after that bird.
Okutama is a big reservoir, and it is actually a water source for Tokyo as well as an electrical source because they have a big dam set up on it, and they have these buildings that you can go up inside of. They're like observation decks, and you can climb up to the very top and get a view out of the top. They also have those cool 3D map things that you see in places like this to kind of give you an idea of where you are. This is kind of like a cool little quick way to educate yourself. And they also, at the very top, have this map. And it's a huge map on the floor of the area that you're in. Maps are cool.
As always, there must be a mascot. This is wasabi, but wasabi is making me think that we should get wasabi, something in this area. And Eric says that there's wasabi ice cream. Maybe. So we're gonna try and figure out where we can eat some. So cute.
It's December, but you can still sometimes find some trees that are in bloom that are almost sakura-like. And I think this might be sakura, but it's called a Jugatsu sakura, which is the October. The October sakura, which blooms in the winter. It's not like the big explosive blooms that you get to see in the spring, but even if you're in Japan in the fall and even in the winter, sometimes you get to find a little bit of flower action. So they've got this little roadside stand that you can get snacks at up here. It's a little expensive.
It was a little expensive.
You're out in the middle of nowhere. There's really nothing else around. And they sell a lot of different local-ish types of things. Like there are wasabi-infused pork buns. And they have shika deer meat like stuff over there.
Deer meat up there?
Yeah, and there's just like wasabi stuff. They put wasabi and stuff. It's like kind of the thing around here.
I'm thinking about getting one of the wasabi butaman and taking it home and having it for dinner.
So I have had this ice cream before.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get your reactions before I give my reactions because I've already kind of had it. It's more of a gelato than an ice cream. It's not creamy, it's more icy.
The flavor is there, but I feel like the intensity of wasabi which we seek isn't going to happen. But I might be wrong. It might take that you have to build this up a little bit.
But I can't imagine wasabi ice cream is something that's super popular like anywhere else in the world. You know what I mean? Like I don't think I've seen it but a handful of times the whole time we've been in Japan. But yeah, it's kind of fun. It is, like I said, more icy than creamy. And from eating it before, I feel like it gives you a tingle on your tongue more than like a kick in the throat the way wasabi sometimes can. Like in the back of the nostrils, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So like, I felt like when I ate it before, I ate the whole thing. By the end of it, I was kind of like, my mouth isn't numb, but kind of feels sort of weird. And that's sort of the experience of eating it. You see what I'm saying?
What's going on there?
I don't know. It's something that nothing else does this.
No. There is something that does that. Well, it's more like numbing. What's the...
Sancho, I think?
Sancho, yeah. Sancho is where it numbs your tongue. This is like... It's like Pop Rocks to like the 1 degree.
Yeah, and there's something about it that's kind of like...
Let me take a big bite.
Do you know when your mouth is cold from eating ice cream and your mouth is a little numb from the coldness? Mm-hmm. It's like when the coldness goes away, your mouth is still kind of numb. It's just it's a weird experience.
I don't feel like it's numbness at all. There's just like Something in my mouth is going doop, 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 doop.
It's unique.
I'm waiting for it to come back. Oh, there it is. It's kind of like when your tongue touches a 9-volt battery.
That's a great review of ice cream.
But it's not that strong by any means. It's like very low on the 9-volt battery scale.
How many volts?
Oh, probably like 1 volt. Wow. Mm-hmm.
As you get nothing but juice left in the bottom of the little cup, it becomes a little more potent, and you can feel it burn the back of your throat a bit. Did you drink the juice? If this was liquid and you just drank it instead of it being like iced, it would probably have a little bit of kick to it. Like legitimately, like probably, again, it wouldn't be a wasabi snooter, but it would be a little bit of wake up juice. It's a shame. How much was this? 300 yen? It's a bit expensive for.
Yeah.
It's a bit expensive, but again, like where else are you gonna get this? You know what I mean? Gente Hanbai. This sign looks like 100 years old. We're going up the other side of the lake, which is a much longer route. It takes almost twice as long to get home this way. And there's not much on these roads, but it's just the fun, curvy stuff back and forth. How's your stomach holding up with all the wasabi ice cream? You doing okay?
Stomach is good. I don't get worried about ice cream. I get worried about having had coffee. Coffee sometimes causes issues with windy roads. Just straight roads, fine, but windy roads and coffee, not good. But I'm doing fine. I definitely have enough to distract myself with.
With the camera.
In the back with the camera. Ooh, it's a good scratch.
This is the road that I was a little worried about. We wouldn't be able to come up because I didn't know if it was open for the season. And it seems that you can come up here all season, but there's signs when we came into the road that said that it's closed for through traffic at nighttime. So I don't know if there's any civilization anywhere along this entire path. So I don't know who'd be coming up here that would be doing anything but through roading.
I haven't seen anything like public.
Yeah, I don't know.
Here.
Maybe there's like campgrounds or something. But if you come up here at nighttime, you're not supposed to drive through here at night. So I'll take that and say that's okay. We'll probably be off of it probably-ish by the time it's dark. It's going to be close though. It's already dark.
I can't see the sun now, so.
I know, man. But yeah, we've got this cool view of the dam. We can see actually where we were at earlier in those little buildings overlooking the dam and stuff from here. The season is a little bit dead as far as color goes, but it's still kind of a cool vantage point to have. And I think this might kind of be the peak. And from here we head back down and just kind of work our way back down to the city and stuff.
I can see all the places we went earlier. I was in some of those buildings.
Katie.
You remember when we saw those monkeys?
Yeah. So we were coming down off the mountain, and all of a sudden, monkeys. It was really quite dark when we saw these monkeys, and I was thinking, like, you don't want to hit a monkey with a scooty. Like
No.
that adds up to like a singular issue that you would be having for the day.
And I think we saw like at least 10.
There was a
If
lot.
not more.
You could hear a lot, but you could
Yeah.
barely see them because of the
darkness. And then we found this amazing bridge that just has a whole bunch of Christmas lights on it going across the river, which you can hear below but can't see. That's fun. How far
Might be
down?
monkeys
No
down
one
there.
knows. Could be monkeys down there. Probably are. And Google says that there's some sort of restaurant on the other side. We're gonna see if there's any food over here.
You forgot about the ashiyu.
Oh, well, I'm not excited about that because I have many pairs of socks on. And,
I'm gonna have that ashiyu if I can, man. Nothing's gonna stop me. But I think we have to walk up through the woods to get to this restaurant. So kind of peculiar. I do think I've been here before though. I kind of vaguely remember having my bike back here during a live stream and like hiking through these woods with my bicycle. So I think I know what we're about to run into. I think it's like an onsen resort on the other side of this little path. But
that shouts expansive. Alright, well, one thing I didn't mention is that I was getting Scooty sick.
Oh.
So, need to take a break,
Sort of
walk
cat-
across the bridge, find some food at the end.
Oh, is that why you wanted? You saw the bridge, you're like, oh, let's stop and get on the bridge, and you didn't mention it because you were going to hurl?
No, it wasn't because I was going to hurl. I was like, I'll probably make it home, but by the time I make it home, wonder how that's going to go. But, yeah, now we've got some food, and I think that'll definitely calm my stomach down.
So Katie got the spicy chicken curry to put into her slightly upset stomach. And I got a katsudon, which is made with pig from the local area, apparently, which is kind of exciting. And they put some mustard onto it. And I have got a sauce that she said that I need to pour on. So I'm going to pour that on a little bit of my hog. Get a little bit of karashi, I'm assuming, based on what it looks like anyways. And slice of pig.
Motherfuckers don't know what spicy is.
That's good pig.
They probably do know about pig.
You can have the rest of my piece if you want. It's got the sauce and the pig and the sauce and the
Sauce and the pig
karashi.
and the sauce and the pig.
Yeah, so this is like definitely like a little onsen joint. And it feels like a resort sort of, but you can just go into the restaurant and stuff without becoming a member of the onsen community. So we've come in, and the food is a little overpriced. This was 1,400 yen.
If you eat mine, you'll go, wow, that's really overpriced. But
Oh.
I gotta stop eating like me and eat like you. I made a few decisions recently where I ate what I thought you would eat, and I was happier. But now I've gotten variety instead of just going with that because it looked like the best thing on the menu. And I got lukewarm, not spicy chicken curry.
How you feeling about taking all those socks off? Put your feet in the hot water?
I'm going to do it because I know you're going to make me walk over there. But if I were by myself, maybe not.
Couldn't convince Katie to get in to the hot water because it's only...
Did you even try?
I mean, I kind of pushed you at lunch and dinner a little bit. I was like, you can take off your socks? And you were like, yeah, I'm going to take off my
There was
socks.
no convincing that it was even tried. And I have on shoes, 2 pairs of socks, and so much clothes and bending over that I don't want to, that I easily apparently can do, but I just don't care about it.
Fair
But
enough.
I know how happy you are.
I like
so I'm
Ashiyu.
happy.
So Ashiyu is like a hot spring. I don't know if this is actually a natural one or not, but it's just like a place where there's warm water you can take and you can put your feet in. And I've taken and putting my feet in.
But what
Yeah.
I got to do is I got to break the rules a little bit, and that was fun. I like dipping my toe in that water. So all the pretty lights that you may or may not be able to see behind us, I think you can see a little of them. They're all over this gazebo, and they were not on when we sat down. But I followed the electricity cord, and I found out where they're supposed to be plugged in, and they weren't plugged in, so I plugged them in. That was my highlight for right now.
Today was cool. We didn't really have any plan at all. And it was just like, okay, we're going to go out on Scooty and see what happens. And we got up to a bunch of stuff and like saw some monkeys. Went over across a bridge with lights on it. Did some curly roads. It's fun, man. It's
Curly or
a
curvy?
little bit of both. Some of them were like almost all the way
We had the
around.
wasabi ice cream.
Yeah, man.
And
It's so easy
we got
to
to go
just-
to the hot dam in the cold weather.
It's so easy to just go out and have fun, like especially in this country. And I love that like we've chosen to live where we live because it gives us access to this side of Tokyo, like the rural, like out in the mountains side of Tokyo. Within like an hour's drive, you're in this like really cool area. So I'm really happy about where we picked to live in Tachikawa. I'm really happy we have a scooty now, and I'm super, super happy that we can dual scoot. I told you earlier, I've been looking forward to this for like years.
Eric called me the precious cargo today.
I don't want to hurt the precious cargo.
I don't want to hurt the precious cargo.
So now we get to scoot. This is a thing. So we can do this more often. We're going to go on more trips and stuff with Scooty, and I'm just stoked. It's really awesome. I love going exploring like this. So anyway, back to the Hokkaido series, where Kyde may still be in it, but if not, it might just be me scooting alone from back in the summer. But I just figured we'd drop this in the middle of all that, just to celebrate the anniversary of my license and the dekido of our
The inauguration of my
Ishoni scooty.
riding bitch. Official bitch.
That was official years ago.
That's a big cloud of grossness in traffic.
Just putting it on, like.
Why'd you stop?
I don't know. You're not gonna be just laughing at me. I could feel them on the bar.
They aren't happy.
I'm down here to get food and going back up.
How do I do this? It's
How
awkward.
do you glove?
Huh?
How do you
Well,
glove?
I mean, do I like have nothing and then lift up and put it in? Or
I would have your hand already in frame and then pull it in.
like this? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. It says yummy scrummy. What's scrummy mean?
Do I look at the camera, like straight at it?
Yeah. Do what you want.
Some slow bot action. This is like a 3 cowpill situation. Ice cream and a honey latte.
And a latte. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna
You're really
sit down here.
testing the tummy there. Oh, then it's gonna force me to be in the middle of the picture all the time. I see. Okay.
The door's angry, dude.
But it shuts up now. Ladies over there.
Huh?
Ladies over there. Oh, she's a little bit early.
So it's not following your face.
Face detection might not be on. If it keeps
Okay, I see. You have to manually turn it
go
on.
into it, and then it's like, okay, I'll do that when we record next time.
But then it rent global gimbal endpoint. So now if we do this, but now how does it pick whose face? I guess whoever's face. Oh yeah, look, it won't look at me.
Yeah, and it keeps me
Okay.
in the middle. And you can't decide whether you want me, like, I will always be in the middle. And I guess that's fine for when you think about being at home and doing live stream type stuff.
Or at least vlogging in general, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
ダムの上から覗くと小さく見えますが、大きさは長さ47メートル、